Hello everyone, my name is Paige and I'm joined with Tony Aha and Seth Smith, which were leading developers in the Green Wave Games production Operation Save the Cat. Will you guys please introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Seth Smith, and I was a programmer.
Wow.
This program.
I am Tony
Yo.
Haha. I was the art department. I took upon making the actual main enemy of the game.
Okay. Now we have the game
Alright.
itself.
Yeah, let's play time.
So this is the start.
Hey guys, welcome to our let's play.
Yeah, welcome to the Let's Play. Takes a bit to start.
Oh yeah, the cutscene. It was really nice when we actually saw the cutscene. The only problem was that it just didn't cover the entire
Yeah.
screen, so you can see the mountains in the background. It is a little blurry.
Especially since we're using a gigabyte.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's decently good. I just noticed that the health bar isn't actually inside of the health bar vines.
Yeah.
So where did the inspiration for this game's story come from?
I'm gonna be real. I don't think there was inspiration.
I think that was a lane, right?
It was
mostly Elaine.
It was Elaine. I think it was just like a character she drew, and
Yeah.
you know, it's saving insert creature from aliens. So I think it was mainly just from like
Yeah, saving half
UFO
of
movies,
aliens.
mainly from like the stereotypical aliens capturing you, and oh, we got to go save them.
Yeah.
Basically, stereotypical alien movies.
Wrong loss.
But you got to
You
go.
go out the
There's
kitchen.
a back door in the kitchen. They don't really tell you that correctly. It's past the fridge,
Oh,
actually.
Yeah.
They don't really show you. They should. So, the cat balls are golden, which I didn't really like.
Who was working primarily on level design? Like I can tell it wasn't just a U2 effort. Like how was the work divided?
So there was a very large art team,
Yeah.
but the main art person that was doing the level design was the head of the art team. And then
Elaine.
yeah, it was. And there's also Elaine doing it. A majority of this we were in the dark of, so all we really knew was to make a snowy forest, and they wanted aliens,
Aliens.
like aliens that were partially robotic and stuff. So that is actually a decently nice platforming section, but you don't really get punished for it if you lose.
Yeah, because you can just crawl right down.
They actually had it to where you couldn't jump
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah,
think I was the one
remember
that
it used
fixed
to die
that.
fairly quickly.
And so right there's the aliens that I originally used. I didn't have time to really make animations for them, but
Well, did
there's-
they have a name you?
dude, they showed me the design a day before it
you made
released.
it from like a concept art that they
Yeah.
created.
Yeah. And so there was actually supposed to be a giant spaceship right there,
Really?
but because of the poor optimization of the landscape outside, they got rid of the spaceship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I've
And
played
so,
through this game a million times.
Inside is actually it's actually really good. I really enjoy
is
the inside
beautiful.
area.
I think this is the first time I've also stopped and looked at it.
So this was the head of the art team. This is what they did.
This was kind of their grand.
And then
their final-
Keone is the one that made the roaming AI.
Keone did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it's actually targeting me and like running after me.
Yeah, and then you can actually see like before they target you, if you just like peek through the door, they'll actually just randomly roam around the area.
I see. But he's got me, so I'm just gonna go to the platforming section. This eerily reminds me of the Institute from Fallout 4.
It reminds me of like the Jungle Dradon lab. Remember those?
Mhm.
Yeah, from Calamity with the big cells. The cutscene is not skippable,
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not skippable.
but
Did you use any tools besides Unreal Engine to create this game? Like, did you import
It
things
was-
from Blender?
oh yeah, no, 100% Blender. That entire, basically, everything. It's basically the only the alien. The rest, the alien and the cat paws actually. So those two, the alien and the cat paws, were actually made in Blender. The cat paws were made by someone else,
Lorelei.
Yeah. And then I did the import. I imported them in, and then the alien, made by me. Yeah, so those two are really the main ones that were imported from Blender.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know the actual art program they use to make all the other assets.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And with importing, it really makes struggles because the gemstone in the alien is supposed to be partially transparent.
It was for like a week, and then I don't remember what happened, and then it stopped working.
So the thing is that they were using older versions. I actually went in and changed the aliens that they had, the material, into actually.
Sorry, I'm
Just
so
for a little reminder, I'm not actually playing the game. I just
No,
said it's a
no,
let's
I'm
play
playing the
just
game.
for
I'm
a
so
joke.
sorry. I'm so bad. Is there any was there anything like secret that was added that you have to go out of your way to
Secrets?
find?
I don't think so.
No, it's a very straightforward game.
Very straightforward. It just gets to the paw prints and then gets to the exit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get to the paw prints, get to the very end, and then there's the credits in front.
It's good utilization of like the base things that you're taught in year one though, because this is just year one.
Yeah.
Like this is just the very first year of the program ever. A bunch of kids that have never touched any of these softwares coming up, even to scrap together something like this. But ever since like, did you guys make a game last year?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like it was way better because it's like this was a learning experience. This is the whole class was put together just to make this game.
Yeah.
The only problem with having the whole class is just people talking to each other. It wasn't really. The only team that really talked with other teams was the art team, and that was just because it was so big. There's just so many people everybody knew.
Mhm.
If you knew someone on the art team, most likely they knew someone else, and that would just chain through the entire class.
Yeah. Well, did that make communication better between teams, or do you think
That
it like faltered it because
made
people were
it-
goofing around?
That made it insanely difficult because the actual art team wasn't really told about the creative team because, surprisingly, with the giant art team, hardly anybody knew anybody on the creative team.
Yeah. Well, most of the creative team was
So
seniors.
it was more of a social aspect. You think if bridges were
If-
formed and like relationships were formed,
If more bridges were built, this game would have like full animations in it by now.
Yeah.
But since they basically placed us on crunch time before it released, like that alien was actually, it was made in 2 hours. So we have the whole team here. Yeah, I made sure to not put my last
Yeah,
name
bro.
in it.
Oh, yeah, you're just Tony?
Made sure
Wow.
I told him not to put my last name in it. I didn't.
Wow.
Keone's listed twice. Oh no, it's Kalel and Keone. I can't
So,
read.
I believe it's very unlikely that we get this team back together, or even a small portion of this team to
Oh yeah, no.
do like a sequel
No.
or like an update. But if you were to go back and revisit, like if you were to go back with the minds that you have now to
Mm.
recreate this game, what would you do differently?
I would make the aliens much more threatening.
Much
and
more threatening.
give them a reason to actually take a cat and nothing else.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm being honest, I would go the straight route and make you play as the cat, saving the human.
Saving the human.
Because I
like
don't
that.
think, like, if an alien were to find a house, I don't think they would take the cat over a human. Especially with, like, there was supposed to be a giant UFO, so of course, advanced technology. I think they would take the most advanced being they would find, and not
Yeah.
a cat.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to add to conclude?
No.
The pause meter is off. You can actually go over the amount of pause.
Yeah. You can also
Yeah.
see the debug text in the corner.
You can. I was just realizing because the stamina is in the bottom left.
Yep.
But if you spam, you can see all the
That's my fault.
If you spam, you also don't lose stamina.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I made the stamina. That's
Well, I mean, this game is a great, like, if you were to play this game and then play the games that are manufactured by the same people, but years after, I feel like this would be a good stepping stone because a lot of the basic,
yeah.
like, fundamentals are used everywhere else.
Yeah, the
that start with
landscape is very nice, but the problem was the actual gameplay.
you. Mhm.
It's too short, and that start it did not tell you where to go.
Yeah, I just said go outside, but then you can't go out the front door.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Well, we're gonna conclude this. Thank you guys for doing this
Yup.
interview with me.
Mm-hmm.
This was amazing. And yeah, is there any final thoughts you guys want to say to the camera?
Make sure to smash that like button and subscribe.
Yeah, and
Make
ring the
sure-
bell.
Comment down below too.
Mm-hmm.